Hello everyone. Today we are going to see Kickstart 2021 round A solution, which is purely on Python 3.7. So we will go directly to the problem. So the problem is Charlie defines a goodness string of string as a number of incidents I, such as s of I not equal to s of n my I my plus 1, where I is less than or equal to n by 2 indexes. For example, the string is if the string is CA, BA, BC has a goodness score of 2, where s of 2, that is B, is not equal to s of I, that is C, and s of 3, which is A, which is B, and s of 4, which is A, which is not equal to. So we have to compare, we have to split the index like half, and we need to compare with the initial one and the last one, and the second one, the last before one. So it will be like that. Charlie gave a string s of length n consists of uppercase letters. So constraints will be only of uppercase letters, and ask her to convert it into a string of goodness score. So we need to convert it of k with k. In our opinion, Ada can change any character in a string to uppercase letter. Could you help Ada to find a minimum number of operations required to transform the given string into a string with goodness score of k input? So we'll be given some test cases, and then each test cases will be having two numbers, n and k, which are integer, and the second line consists of a string of length n, only of uppercase letters. So we need to return the goodness score, which is equal to k. So we'll be going to see the sample test cases. So phi, that is I think, which is k, and phi is the length of the string, and 1 is k. So um, in a given string already has a goodness score of 1. Therefore, the minimum number of operations required is 0. So if we compare now, like if this is equal to the second most last one, yes. So A is of n and B, which is not equal to A. So A is equal to A, B is not equal to A, and C. So we'll be leaving the C, which is odd. And here, if A is equal to A, which is 1, and B is not is equal to A. So the goodness score options required to be 1. So in this case, go to the sample test case 2. Sample case 2, one option is to change the characters at index 1 to B. Yes, in order to have a goodness score of 2. Yes, therefore the minimum number of operations required is 1. So if both are not equal, so we need to change that to the corresponding one. So if A is equal to this last A, and it is okay, we need to continue. And then if B is not equal to A, then we need to change that B to A or A to B. So we need a one operation, right? So one is given. In here, in the first case, A is equal to A and B is equal to A. I think this k is some kind of confusing of things. K is less than or equal to n. So we'll leave this k and we'll just check the conditions. Okay. So what we'll do is like we'll run this case for sample test cases times, and we'll get this n and k on the string input. So initially the count will be 0. For I in range, this condition is given here in this case. Like we need to run this loop, whereas from 0 to n by 2, which is here, and we need to check whether such that I s of I not equal to s of n minus I plus 1. So we are checking it. If it is not equal, then we need to increase the count. If we need to initiate this. If count is equal to test case k, which means the given k, then we need to print our test case as 0, because this count is matching with the k, which is already given. So we will be printing at 0. if count is greater than k, so we'll be minusing, so the required number of count will be remaining number of count will be given. Else if count is less than k, we need to print the exact amount of count here, k minus count, so the remaining count. So if we run this, initially always around a problem, the first problem will be like a easy problem, so we'll be like given a simple string and we'll be checking your logics. That's it, thank you. So I'll be printing this code in my um, git page, so the link will be in description, you can also take that code. Thank you.